The TUF Finale, sure. The winner of the redemption season, the Ultimate Fighter, Jesse Taylor, Dhiego Lima, not Douglas Lima, and Jesse Taylor right now 2-1 favorite.
I was really surprised when I went through Jesse Taylor's resume because he's been out of the UFC so long. In fact, I wrote it down here. His last official UFC fight was in July 19th, 2008, Jesse Taylor, when he lost to CB Dollaway. So 9 years ago, lost to CB Dollaway in the UFC. But despite the fact that he hasn't been in the UFC all that time, he's fought Kendall Grove, Luke Rockhold, Hector Lombard, Talis Leites, David Branch. He's actually fought a lot of really top-level middleweights. So kudos to Jesse Taylor for being able to fight that level of competition, despite the fact that he wasn't in the UFC. So his level of competition for a guy not in the UFC was a lot higher than I thought. And look, 45 professional fights, if you include his tough fights, 50 fights really for the guy. He's seen a lot of stuff in there at only 33 years old.
His Achilles heel seems to be the submission holds, and you don't think Dhiego Lima is the kind of guy that is going to catch Jesse Taylor on the
Dhiego
ground.
Lima looks like he has that submission body. Tall, long, and he does have...
But if you look through his record...
that you just don't see the submissions there over guys. The one Achilles heel Dhiego Lima has had is big puncher. No, punching power. All four of his losses in the UFC
fight
have been by knockout. So, I think in the UFC he's lost 4 times. They were all by knockout.
And Jesse Taylor's not a puncher.
No, he's not. He's a wrestler, a heavy top game.
You think this is a good underdog bet?
I don't know. I didn't know what to do with the fight. So Jesse Taylor's resume impressed me. How he's looked on the show is impressive. He seems to be totally motivated and focused coming into this thing. Dhiego Lima looks like he has that submission body that could take advantage of the holes in Jesse Taylor's game, to your point. All those submission losses that Jesse Taylor has. But I don't know. I don't want to lay 2-1 with Jesse Taylor because he can't punch, and that's Dhiego Lima's Achilles heel. I'm going to end up passing.
Nick?
I'm just not sure.
Yeah, I'm not touching this fight.
Do you think there's value in the under? So the under it's 2.5 rounds over -200. Both these guys get finished a lot. Lima's got knocked out in all 4 of his UFC losses. I mean, how many losses does Jesse Taylor have by submission? Like 11 or something?
Honestly, man, I'm just not a huge fan of the over. I barely ever pick it, and I did pick it to see Fitch go the over, which is almost the guarantee, and boom. It ends before the round.
I was thinking the under here. Round. I was thinking the under because both guys' losses are usually by finish.
Yeah.
Taylor by plus and Lima by KO, because they both have such a long history of getting finished at plus 170 on the under 2.5. Basically, under 2.5 means finish anytime. Because most fights don't get finished in the last minute or two.
Don't love it.
I don't love it plus 170, the under?
I love Ed Herman at plus 170.
Yeah, I do too.
A little more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking because you got 2 guys like this and, it's just a coin toss,
Yes. Yep. It could happen.